So we thought it was about time we brought a video to you all about handheld pruners. And we've got 4 very nice examples here with all different budgets in mind.
Definitely. And we got 2 of the most familiar brands on the market. We got the Milwaukee M12 BLP RS and we got the Stihl ASA 20.
And we've got something that now a load of gardening groups have suggested to me to use in this review, and that is a KebTech. Now, I'd never heard of KebTech before, so it's new to me, so it's going to be interesting to see how we get on with that. But then we've also got an Amazon special, the cheapest one we could possibly find. And as with all Amazon specials, we're going to call this one Jeff, after Jeff Bezos, of course. So we've got Jeff, we've got a KebTech,
we've got a Stihl, and we've got a Milwaukee. And
today we are going to look at do many different tests with them, including decibel, weight with the battery included, cut quality to see how nice a finish they give you in different types of timber.
We're going to see what the run time is, what the charge time is, and we're going to look at all those important measurements you might want to consider before you purchase your next tool.
So let's crack on with the first test. So the KebTech KT940 is a 21 volt tool. It comes with 2 amp hour batteries. It has an LCD screen with a cut counter, comes with a 2-year warranty and comes in at a price of £279.99 as a kit.
So this is the Milwaukee M12 BLP RS-202. It's a 12 volt system. It has 2 amp hour batteries. It doesn't have an LCD screen. The warranty is 3 years. It has an approximate price of £250 including the VAT with 2 batteries and a charger. So next up we have the Stihl ASA 20, which is a 12.8 volt system. It comes with a battery of a 2.6 amp hour capacity. It has an LCD screen with a cut counter. The tool comes with a 2-year warranty and the price is £209 including the VAT, which gives you 1 battery and 1 charger.
And this is Jeff. Jeff is 21 volts apparently, comes with 2 amp hour batteries and a charger. No warranty is stated on the Amazon website, but it comes in at only £37.49. Now, all of the links to these products are in the description below. So at the end of this video, you can click on and buy your favourite one. Right, weight test with the battery on. KebTech first.
1.2 kilos.
And the Milwaukee
weighs in at 1.5 kilos.
And the Stihl
weighs in at exactly 1 kilo.
And Jeff
is lightest at 0.9 kilos.
There we are. Right, decibel test.
Right, so next test was going to be a decibel test, but unfortunately it hasn't quite worked. So what we're going to do is we are going to put them close to our microphones and see what sort of sounds we get from each product.
KebTech. Oh, Jeff's
still
reset himself.
about.
That's what Jeff sounds like.
Stihl. And Milwaukee.
So hopefully you can hear that on camera. We don't know. But anyway, not all tests work when we do this sort of stuff. Next test. So you can probably see the steam coming off of our breath today because it's blooming cold out. So you hiding behind the bush?
I am.
The gorilla in a bush.
Or gorillas in the mist.
Yeah, could well be today. Anyway, I've been out on a scavenge and I've found 4 different types of material that are quite common to be pruned. So I've got some Leylandii, I have got some rose, I've got some hydrangea, and I've got some of whatever this is. It looks like lilac, but it's not time of year for lilac yet. Anyway, anyone tell us what that is in the comments? Please do. So let's set it up so we can test the quality. So the results speak for themselves. They all done the job. They all done the job. They cut everything that we wanted to cut.
You did. Except that one did just struggle on one of the cuts.
Oh, beep beep. They keep beeping at us a lot. That did struggle. The first big cut, wasn't it? So I think we need to try something a little bit harder, something a little bit tougher, something a little bit.
I wondered where you're going then.
Woodier. Where am I going? Oh. A broom handle. Let's see if they'll cut a broom handle. Right, Josh, I've got a bit of rod for you, mate.
Can you extend your shaft, James?
There we are. KebTech.
Whoa.
Let's do it.
First go.
Will it?
That was impressive.
It went straight through. Okie dokie. Let's see the Milwaukee.
2 anvil settings on that, so we're going wide because we'll need it.
There we go.
Ready?
Yeah. Straight through it. We might have to find something harder in a minute.
Still?
We've got something harder? That's the question. There, you're away. Let's go for it.
Ready?
Yeah. Straight through it. Right. Nearly. I'll blame the wood for that. Right, come on, Jeff. Come on.
Come on, Jeffy.
I'm believing you.
Come on, do it for Amazon.
One, two.
It did it.
3 goes.
Did it?
But it done it. It did it.
Don't know how long it would last while doing that, but
Okay, that's surprising. Right, I need to try and find something harder. Right, so now I know we're not going to cut this with these. This is not what they're designed for, is cutting 2-inch batten. But I think it's going to be a good test to show you what each one can do and how good they are. Mm-hmm. Right.
well, I'm gunning for Amazon.
You're gunning for Amazon.
It's got it all the way, hasn't
Oh,
it?
just licking up to.
No, I might
Jeff.
get one. That price?
You might get one.
Yeah.
Well, if it doesn't break by the end of this video, you can probably have it.
No, we'll send it back and get our money back.
Right, KebTech first. How about that?
Fly through it, doesn't it? Eh?
Milwaukee. And the stihl. It's nippy, isn't it? But it's... Yeah. Have another go the other side. There we go.
It's a bit like the Milwaukee, isn't it? If you do a smaller cut.
And Jeff.
Jeff!
And the Amazon special, Jeff.
I think we might have found its match, you know.
I think we might have.
Should we go for a smaller cut? It's chewing it, isn't it?
Somebody turn it over for you, mate.
There you go, man.
The good man knows his limitations. I think you're done, mate.
You'll go.
He's not a quitter. So far, I'd say that their capabilities are in price order.
They are,
which
definitely
is
so.
not often we find that. Normally we find something which is a little bit out, but that is definitely capability price order. Right.
Phenomenal.
Very.
Nip away at it.
The stihl is very quick.
Yeah.
The Milwaukee's definitely got torque, but the jaws don't open as wide as the
No,
KebTech.
that one's got a massive great
Hook on it.
hook on it, hasn't it?
Yeah. And, well, that's just surprising what it will do for the
Yeah.
price.
We have noticed one thing, though, haven't we?
Got a little bit of wobble on the anvil. A little bit of play there already. We haven't done very much with it yet. No. Right, so now for the most important thing I think it is about all of these secateurs is the size of them. Because obviously you'd think of a pair of Felco secateurs, how small they are and how easily you can get into awkward areas. I think the smaller pair of these, the better. But it all might depend on yours. And what we'd like below in the comments for you to let us know what you think is the best way to measure and gauge how good these powered pruners are. So I'm going to use a tape measure from a different brand just to make it fair. You know, we wouldn't want any...
I've got a caliper from another brand as
You've
well.
got a caliper. Oh, Blue Point. There we are. So the length of the KebTech is 34 centimetres, 340 mil. And the girth is exactly 130 millimetres.
Split the stock of the...
Stock
Zero
of the
that
tool.
a second. So how close you can actually get into your material. What are we reading?
You are 38.6. And the width, 6.73. Let's go point to point. Is 67.14. The length of the Milwaukee is 37 centimetres. The girth of where your hand goes, around here, 15 centimetres, 150 mil, 44.89. Definitely can't. I'll do that.
6.09. 56.48.
And the length of the still is 320 millimeters. The girth is 12.5 centimeters, 31.24.
Anvil, 5.11, 43.97 mil.
And the length of GF is 29.5 centimeters, so 295 millimeters. The girth is exactly 12 centimeters.
The stock, 34.58. Width of the anvil, 5.20 millimeters, 44.08 millimeters.
So now here is a nice friendly chart so you can see all the measurements up close. So now for the test that we're probably not looking forward to, and that is a runtime test, because we've looked at many different ways we can do this. Should we do it in wood? Should we do it in timber? Should we do it without? So we've decided we're just going to keep pressing them until they run out. Now, it's not a true runtime because it's not under load.
But it gives us the amount of cuts, I suppose.
Yeah, so you'd like to think that how many cuts you'll get out of it will give you an indication of how long they'll last.
I hope you've done some finger training.
Hopefully. If we haven't, we are definitely doing that today.
Anyway, should we do it?
Put the brand new batteries in, all fully charged, and go for it. Right, so we're letting our machines do the counting, because on the stihl and on the KebTech, they've both got counters on them, so you can actually see how many cuts you've done, which I think is a massive win for both of those. Now, the stihl has done 2,516 cuts.
And I can actually zero the KebTech, so it's now down to 0, but it's done a total of 35 cuts.
Yeah, right. Let's go for it. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't worry, we're going to speed this up. Mine is at gone down by 1 bar, so I've got 2 bars left. A third of battery.
Mine was showing 80%, it's gone up. It has gone up to 82%. How does it go up?
They're getting warm. The stihl is very warm. The stihl is very warm.
My fingers are tired now.
Right, Josh? Good. Josh is alright?
Yeah.
I know he's lost a bit of weight.
I've lost my jacket as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Mine's...
Oh, the Milwaukee's out, is it?
Yeah, I think the Milwaukee's out.
So how many has that done then?
843.
843 on the Milwaukee.
And the KebTech's still got 75% battery charge.
Blooming hell. This has still got 2 bars, so over 66%, I'm guessing, or between 33% and 66%. I have no idea on Jeff. Jeff's just still going. All right, the stihl says I'm at 3,588. So that's like 1,050 cuts I've made so far. What are you on?
KebTech's 1330.
Oh yeah.
With 56% battery left.
And Jeff's still going. I've got 1 bar on my stihl, so I'm under 33%. Right, the stihl is out. Jeff is still going, and the KebTech is still going, and we are at 4,305. So what's that? That's 1,800 and something cuts. About 1,800 cuts. There we are. Right, on with Jeff then.
Keep going with me then. Ready? Right, our suffering might be over, James. I am down to 2%.
You're 2%. And Jeff is slowing down. Jeff's getting as tired as I am sat here doing this.
We're down to 1% now.
Oh, 1%.
It stopped.
It stopped.
Oh no, cut
Oh, completely stopped.
So it's about 800, I reckon.
800 plus.
That's 3619.
Jeff is still going.
So, yeah, just over 4,500 cuts.
Yeah.
That is impressive, isn't it? Hey?
Under load would be a completely different story.
You're going to try and cut something with it?
Let's try and cut something with it a minute. So can Jeff still cut something with very little battery power left in it? But she's still going. Ready? Ha-ha! We are still pruning. Look at that. That is mad. Can it cut something big? No. I found its limitation. I'm wow.
Right, let's not get away from it. That is impressive.
Surprising, isn't it?
Yeah.
Surprising.
But let's get to charge times. Charge times of each tool.
Yeah.
Now, Milwaukee, this takes 40 minutes on their C12 charger.
That's just a standard charger, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
The KebTech is actually takes the longest. That's 180 minutes on that one.
So although it lasted a good time, it takes a long time to charge, and the Milwaukee didn't last as long,
No,
but
it's got
quick
good charge time.
Quick charge time.
Yeah, definitely.
The stihl only takes 18 minutes to charge, but obviously you have 2 batteries with it, and as you can with all the tools. That, all Amazon state is that it's fast charging. Jeff can charge fast, but we don't know how fast.
But again, we've got 2 batteries.
We've got 2 batteries, and it lasts 4,500 cuts or whatever that was. So yeah, it's surprising.
It is.
Very surprising. Right, let's get outside and actually do some
Proper cutting,
I guess, and have a roundup and see what we think of these. All right, so the Milwaukee, in a real life situation, got some brambles here. The Milwaukee has a total opening of 32 mil, so you can actually get quite a nice wide piece of material in there. But even though it's quite bulky, you can still get in some quite awkward places, which is good. But I'd say the one massive advantage I'd say with the Milwaukee compared to the other 3 is how well structured it is. It is a good quality, strong tool. Now, Josh and I did say earlier on that if you were to drop all of 4 of these from a height, the Milwaukee would be the one that lasted the longest, just because of how good that structure is. Anyway, let's see what Josh is trying.
Right, so what can we say about the KebTech? Well, it was a little bit unknown to us, but yeah, it's a quality bit of kit. It's got plenty of power, probably the most powerful one we've got here today. It run the longest, along with obviously the Amazon Special, and to be honest with you, it's probably going to be the one that if you're a professional you probably want to look at the most. Got good balance, do like that trigger as well. You got that sort of alloy sort of system on there, and that hook in there really does keep the material in. All in all, a great little tool.
So I'll make Jeff our Amazon Special for £37.49. Absolutely mad price, that really is. And it's kept up with the others extremely well, apart from just in that broom handle was the only thing it didn't quite do. But here I am cutting brambles away, no problem at all. It's a nice small compact design. But the one thing that really does let it down is its build quality. It's definitely the weakest one out of the lot, and then when we were doing the test you could feel as it was getting warmer everything was getting softer. And also the anvil, you can only hear that rattle on there, is already showing wear on there. So I wouldn't say it's a professional tool, but just for a light domestic work it'd be absolutely fine.
And now it's the stihl. Now I've actually used this before and done a video on it, and I think it's a great little tool, really lightweight, sounds good. Obviously runtime wasn't the same as the other 2 there we had at the end, but for something domestic, it's got all the power you need. And also, because it runs on the AS2 battery system, it means there's a lot of other tools in the range that you could buy. So you can buy this as a kit and then get the rest of the tools that you want to add to it. So there you go, hopefully that's enough information to give you an informed decision on your next pruner purchase.
With the stihl, you have got that heritage of a brand you've known for years and an amazing spare parts backup. With the KebTech, it seems to be the professional choice, and I've got to say we do agree. Great little machine. With the Milwaukee, you've got that build quality and the massive range of tools that can go with those M12 range. And then with Jeff, you have got a massive saving in your pocket.
So there we go. That's 4 pruners. We hope you enjoyed the video. We're Machinery Nation. We bring you product videos every week all about tools and machinery. Please ding the notification bell, consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.
Right, I need to try and find something harder. What have we got that's harder? It's a cold morning as well.